with Littlewood's Pools, a bigger draw than ever.
Good afternoon from the first Scott Sport of the new season, the only programme that will take you all the way through the Bell's Premier Division Championship race. The top 10 came out of the starting blocks yesterday and they set off at a cracking pace. At Ibrox, the class of Brian Laudrup caught the eye. But it was the saves of Andy Gorham that won the match. Ibrox and the clash of the sides that finished first and third in the table last term, Rangers against Motherwell. And after the game, the views of our commentary team, Jerry McNee and Alan McInally. So for the 6th season running, the Premier Division Championship flag was unfurled on the opening day at Ibrox. The big summer signings were paraded too. French defender Basile Boli coming in for his competitive debut, with the Dane Brian Laudrup taking his place in the Rangers attack. Stephen Woods is now the first choice goalkeeper at Motherwell, having been signed to replace Sieb Dijkstra and Billy Thompson. Rangers showed 4 changes from the midweek lineup in Athens, bringing in Bolly, David McPherson, Ali McCoist and Ian Durrant. Bailey Davis and Steve Kirk replaced Jamie Dolan and Paul McGrillen from the Motherwell team, which beat Faroese side Havnar in the UEFA Cup. The referee was Andrew Waddle from Edinburgh, summariser Alan McInally, commentator Jerry McNee.
So away we go for season 1994-95 here at a packed Ibrox Stadium. Rangers going for the 45th Scottish Championship for 7 in a row and 8 in the past 9 years. But facing a Motherwell side who gave them a real challenge last season. Certainly one of the best Motherwell sides in many years. This is Murray, challenged all the way by Kirk, and the referee steps in and awards a free kick to Rangers. It's the header from Martin, and allowing Stephen Woods to pick up the ball. Signed from Preston. He had spells at Hibs and Clydebank, but Alex McLeish's first signing after losing Sieb Dijkstra to Queen's Park Rangers, and of course Billy Thompson coming here to Ibrox. McCoist to Robertson. Long one from Gorham. McCoist again. Chested down by Bolly. And he's already a great favourite here. This is Martin. McKinnon. That's O'Donnell. Motherwell content to knock it about. Sullivan almost a bit short with that one. McCall charging through, but Martin gets it clear. It's Murray to Durrant. Applause for the pass to McPherson. Now it's Laudrup. Man can sail past player after player, but the offside flag goes up. Well, McPherson judged to be offside. McCoy certainly had timed his run okay, but McPherson had gone into an offside position as Laudrup threaded the ball through to him. The flag went up immediately. McPherson cutting in. McCoy was there, but to no avail. A header from Goff. This is Haitley. Laudrup. Durrant tracing ahead of him. Martin goes across to provide the cover. Still it's Durrant. And the referee awarding free kick. Obstruction by Brian Martin. So both Goff and Bolly move towards the edge of the area. And McPherson's up there as well. Haitley. So a lot of aerial power. Breaks away to Durrant. Getting in the cross, it comes off the head of McCoist. This is Murray. Good ball through to McPherson. And the challenge was in from Rob McKinnon. And a corner to Rangers. Starting to pressure Motherwell now. Again, Goff and Bolly are forward. Hateley's there as well with a header. Applause for Mark Hateley.
Great bowling for Brian Laudrup again. This is where you want the big man coming in. He's done it so many times last season, but doesn't trouble Stephen Woods too much there.
Motherwell fresh from their 3-0 win against Havnar from the Faroe Islands in midweek. Good performance. But for Stuart McCall there in Rangers, it was a different story. But the mind's very much on league points, and of course 3 at stake this afternoon. And both sides will be conscious of the fact they have to make a good start. That one's floated in towards Kirk, but the referee awards a free kick. And it's Bolly who's on the ground.
Probably won't see that too many times this season.
I wouldn't think so. Well, he can manage a smile. It's always nice to see. Here's McCoy's trying to break through in that header from Hateley. Now it's Laudrup. Change of gear from Laudrup. Brilliant play. And he wins the corner kick. Oh, just a marvellous turn of pace, gliding past players.
Brilliant. This is when, I mean, I said it before, you know, he's at his best when he's taking on players. He supports Alan McCoy's brilliant here, and this is when Brian Laudrup really is good, taking players on, and he was unfortunate there.
This is McCoist. Durant. Good strong run by Durant. Looking for Hateley. Here's Laudrup. He just couldn't get enough power into the header. It's a great run by Durant. And the ball breaking towards Laudrup. Free kick awarded to Rangers. Shannon on Ali McCoist, and the referee is showing the yellow card to Lambert, who presumably has spoken out of turn. And McCoist, who seemed to be in real difficulty, back on his feet. McCoy's getting a touch. That's McCall. Murray. Murray again. This is Hateley. Martin gets a touch, but handball against Hateley. Header, but this is Philibin coming in. It's beaten to it by Laudrup. Laudrup going away from Shannon, and this will certainly be a booking for the Motherwell defender. The yellow card is shown. So 2 Motherwell players booked in the space of a few minutes.
It's a great run from Brian. You know, he does commit the player. Brian has made the best of it, but I think he's a little bit unfortunate to be booked here. I think a little bit, just a warning, I think, would have been enough there for Ramcharan. Referees, though, have been instructed to take firm action and let the entertainers entertain. This is Murray. Dispossessed by Lambert, who does well through to Billy Davis. Looking for O'Donnell. McPherson's out in that area. McKinnon, Davies, long one looking for Coyne, he checks it down well, that's good control by Coyne, and a marvellous save by Gorham, great control by the Motherwell striker, and a superb save from Andy Gorham. This is Shannon,
And that drifts out for the throw to Rangers, but superb control in his chest by Tommy Coyne and bring out a great save from Gorham.
Tommy Coyne does brilliant here, peels away from Bolly. Bolly didn't know where his marker was. Tom just gets enough on it, and Andy Gorham back to his brilliant best and makes a superb fingertip save. That's the best we've seen from Motherwell so far. Good signs for Alec McLeish.
Goff commits himself, gets a touch. This is Haitley. Good ball to Laudrup. Robertson's racing out of defence. In support. Well, Laudrup getting away from Shannon there. Now doing the same. A chance on for Murray. Well, a great run by Laudrup. Getting away from two players, but disappointing finish to the move. Eventually taking on Lambert. And Murray's shot. High and wide. This is McKinnon. Touch from Coyne, it's Davies. Well, again, that was a difficult one for Gorham. The referee's looking out towards the linesman to see if the goalkeeper got a touch. I thought he did. Gorham says he didn't, but the corner kick has been awarded. It's an awkward dipping shot. I think he might just have got a touch in that. Certainly the corner kick has been awarded. That's a poor one, not headed away by McCoist. And there's Faris Shannon. This is Coyne. He was under pressure from McCall. Lambert trying to get through, but a good solid challenge by Richard Goff, who's playing extremely well this afternoon. But that's a free kick against the Rangers captain. Rob McKinnon certainly not happy, but Richard Goff certainly getting to the ball first on many an occasion this afternoon. Voted in by McKinnon. Caps up there, Haitley's marking up. Still Motherwell have it. This is Coyne. And the touch away by Murray. Only as far as O'Donnell. Back it goes to McKinnon. This is Davies. Good little spell this by Motherwell. They're through by Philibin. Rangers looking for offside. There's no flag. This is O'Donnell, Coyne's the middle, Davies is there. Shannon's well forward, the ball breaks away to Laudrup. Gets away with that one. This is McCall, Murray, Laudrup. There's a Rangers player down on the far side of the field, but still play goes on. This is Robertson to Durant. Sally McCoist in the wars again. He's back on his feet but limping. His play goes on. Laudrup again playing it in towards the near post. And this time there's someone there in the shape of Robertson. But McCoist will need some treatment. So McCoist taking a second knock in this first half. Here come Motherwell again. It's Coyne. Trying to find Davies. Challenged by Goff. It's through now for Coyne. It's another fine save by Gorham. Well, Motherwell really have Rangers on the rack. Coyne right through and again denied by the brilliance of Gorham. And the shot going in there, I think it was Shannon.
A couple of minutes of mayhem there. Alison McCoist looks as if he's really struggling. I don't think he'll be back on. And with the indecision of the Rangers defence, Motherwell almost get through and make it 1-0. Very, very close.
Meanwhile, Duncan Ferguson prepares to come on. £4 million from Dundee United. And still to make the big breakthrough.
Rangers, under 14, Duncan Ferguson for the injured Alan McCoist.
This is Laudrup. And a good challenge by John Philibin. Well, when you look at the aerial threat of Rangers now with Duncan Ferguson in there as well, with Haitley and Bolly to come forward with Goff and McPherson. Not to mention this man, Bolly. He's certainly a player that will get a few goals this season. having a crack at goal, but on that occasion not really testing Stephen Woods, but he does have a history of getting vital goals. This is Kirk. McCall lunging in, and the referee already has the book in his hand. Really is getting rather ill-tempered now. Well, McCall lunging in there, he really can have no complaints, and this will be the 5th booking of the afternoon. This is Coyne running through, Bowley's with him. Played high in the air by Robertson. Bowley watches carefully. And the referee is going to take some action. And Shannon is off. The yellow card shown, followed by the red card. Bowley going up there, and certainly there was an elbow used. Another thing the referees have been told to clamp down on.
David Robertson tries to get it away, and you can see Rob Shannon just has a little bit look where Bally is. His elbow is definitely high there and catches him. The referee had no option but to send him off there.
Heatley does well, so too does Martin though. Heatley getting the better of McCart, but Martin providing the cover. This is Kirk. That's Lambert. Nice turn by Coyne. Taken out of the play by Goff. He'll have to be careful. It's quickly taken. Rangers could pay the penalty here. It's O'Donnell. It's another marvellous save by Gorham. That's the 3rd time in this first half that Gorham has made an excellent save. Rangers caught napping there. Goff had given away the free kick, and Gorham again responding. So you just wonder how much Andy Gorham is worth to Rangers. The free kick was conceded by Goff, and as Rangers looked around, the defence caught napping. So well inside the final minute, although there have been a few injuries. This is Duncan Ferguson. That's Murray. Durant plays it to Ferguson, takes the return. McPherson to Laudrup. He's popped up again on the right-hand side. Taking on McKinnon, floating in the cross. It's a good one, it's Heatley! And Heatley makes the breakthrough 1 minute before the interval. And you can see the delight on Heatley's face. A great cross by Laudrup, and Heatley timing it perfectly. The downward header giving the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. And Heatley opens his account for the season. 30 goals he scored in 55 appearances last season. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, a dramatic first half. 5 yellow cards and a red card. But Mark Heatley making the breakthrough. Laudrup on the right, swinging in the cross. The perfect timing from Heatley with the header. But Andy Gorham very much a first half hero, and denying Tommy Coyne on a couple of occasions. Great chest control by Coyne, and the save from Gorham, and then Gorham again just before Rangers broke through. A great stop from Phil O'Donnell. The half-time score here at Ibrox Stadium. Rangers 1, Motherwell 0. Now Rangers start the second half. No further changes. Rangers have already committed Duncan Ferguson because of the loss of Ali McCoy. Motherwell reduced to 10 men. So a big task ahead of them in the second half. And they enjoyed a good first half spell, but because of the brilliance of Gorham, couldn't make the breakthrough, and then a cruel time to lose a goal. And under pressure now in this second half, no doubt about that. That was Neil Murray having a shot at goal. awarded against Basil Boli, handball. So it's Billy Davis to take this one. Strikes it with the left foot. Touch from Coyne. Goss up there, claims for a penalty. And the referee awards it. Immediate claims by the Motherwell players for a penalty as Goff made his challenge, definitely climbing a bit, and the referee had no hesitation. The high ball coming in. Tommy Coyne climbing well, putting the defence under pressure, and Goff penalised there as he challenged Martin. So it's Coyne against Gorham, who's denied him already, but not this time. It's Rangers 1, Motherwell 1. 48 minutes on the clock. So the perfect start to the second half by Tommy Coyne and Motherwell.
Absolutely brilliant. Tommy Coyne deserves every single bit of this for his first half efforts. What will give them a penalty, Goff all over Martin and quite rightly sticking it away, 1-1.
This is O'Donnell. Running at McPherson. That's Motherwell's ball. It's quickly taken. This is Coyne, a great layoff to Lambert. Well, Motherwell, not for the first time in this match, getting on quickly with things if they're awarded a free kick or a throw-in, and the Rangers defence a bit hesitant. Lovely touch again by Tommy Coyne.
You certainly can't say it's not been on the cards, Jerry. They'll come into the end of the first half so much, Motherwell, and the signs are out that they might have an opportunity to score, albeit from a penalty. I think they really deserve to get an equaliser in this game, and they're certainly taking it to Rangers, even though they only have 10 men.
This is Bully. Murray. McCall. Durant. Looking for Haitley. Good cross by Haitley, and Bully picking up a lot of ground, getting into the penalty area, and the header certainly testing Stephen Woods.
Great header from Basil Boli. Good ball in from Mark Haitley, just the way he likes it. Basil Boli foraging forward, getting a good header on target, unfortunately right into the arms of Stephen Woods.
He does cover so much ground so quickly, and he is back defending now. This is Durant. Robertson's racing down the left, it's played through though to McCall. Murray. McPherson's loping forward on the right, it's played shot though to Laudrup. Getting in the cross, it's a good one, and Haitley diving in.
Good ball in from Brian Laudrup again. This is one of the reasons Rangers paid so much money for him, and again the man you want on the end of it, Mark Haitley, unfortunately this time just off target.
Haitley's in the middle, Laudrup's running in support as well. Motherwell trying to get players back in sufficient numbers, and they certainly managed that. This is Laudrup. Away by Martin. And that's Rangers' throw. It's played towards McCall, but the cover provided by Martin. This is Durant. Swinging it towards the far post, looking for Duncan Ferguson. Well, a real chance for the big striker. The ball swept in by Durant. The ball breaking for Ferguson, but just couldn't keep that one down. He knows that was a real chance. Left off. Breaks to Murray, now it's Bully. To Robertson. This is Durant. Laudrup. Well, can he weave some magic? He's toppled there on the edge of the area, and the Rangers management team and the Rangers fans claiming that the referee immediately waved away the claims. It certainly was not of the stone wall variety.
Good run to Brian Laudrup here. Probably a good result by Mr. Waddle, but he's given fouls for a lot less this afternoon.
This is Goff. Robertson with just under 9 minutes left. It's away by McKinnon. Through by McPherson for McCall. It's a free kick against Davis. Quickly taken to Ian Durant. Durant curling it in. Well, that's what Motherwell have been so good at in this game, just getting on with it when they get a free kick or a throw-in, and Rangers did the same thing there, and Durant curling that one in. Duncan Ferguson to McCall. Still the Motherwell players on the ground in the Rangers half. It's Laudrup. Onto the left foot. This is Duncan Ferguson. Bully's there. Well, if that one could come off, he'd have been a real hero. So the high ball played in from Duncan Ferguson, and the big fella just failing to make contact. It really has been a very good Motherwell performance. A little blighted by that ordering off of Rab Shannon, who could have no complaints, having earlier been booked. But certainly the other players have performed magnificently. Here's Kirk again. This is McKinnon. Off by Coyne. McKinnon again. Taking on Murray, stepping away from Goff. This could be a real problem for Rangers. That was superb play by McKinnon. Initially stepping away from Murray, then away from Goff, and driving the ball low across goal.
Great play from Rob McKinnon. Superb. Great direct play, great ball. I think he thought about scoring a goal there, really possibly when a square ball might have been better to one of his teammates.
Now it's Durant. McPherson's out on the right. It's easily cut out though by McKinnon. Rangers have been far too predictable in the second half. It's played through now for O'Donnell. Robertson's back there with Goff. Still it's O'Donnell battling his way through. The chance on for Kirk. Still it's Kirk. He's blocked by Gorham. And eventually behind for the corner kick. Well, Rangers in all kinds of trouble there as Phil O'Donnell broke forward. And again Andy Gorham having to rescue Rangers, but the defence really all over the place. Kirk there firing in the ball, Gorham blocking it, and then it's blocked again for the corner kick. Rangers force it away to Laudrup. Running by Laudrup. There could be something on here. Duncan Ferguson stays left. Here's Ferguson! And Duncan Ferguson scores for Rangers! Well, what drama here at Ibrox Stadium. 3 minutes to go. A great chance for Motherwell at one end of the field. Brilliant play by Laudrup, running forward, taking on defenders, picking out Ferguson, who was running on his left, and Ferguson keeping a very cool head there, slotting the ball away from Woods. It's Rangers 2, Motherwell 1.
Absolutely vintage Brian Laudrup. I'm so glad he's done that. I said in the newspaper he's one of the most exciting players I've ever played with, and I've seen just exactly what he absolutely carved away through the Motherwell defence. Laid the ball on, and Duncan Ferguson said thanks very much, number 1 of the season. Brian Laudrup absolutely superb, and the Rangers fans go into absolute raptures.
This is Goff. McPherson. Haitley. Haitley snatching a bit at that one. And the ball high over the target. as we move into injury time.
Big Matt again, good run forward, unfortunately didn't hit the target there. Think we would have done better.
It's 2 minutes of injury time played now. This is Durant, and Rangers knocking it about. And there goes the final whistle. Duncan Ferguson, the man who scored the winning goal. And man of the match, Brian Laudrup, who set up both goals. The final score here at Ibrox Stadium, Rangers 2, Motherwell 1.
Yes, 2-1 then to Rangers, a win achieved late in the day, and the winning goal owing everything to Brian Laudrup, an individual who really caught the eye of Alan McInally.
On his Premier League debut, Brian Laudrup showed on numerous occasions the extra dimension he can bring to Rangers' game. Watch here for Brian's trademark, the half step, that takes him past opponents and makes him such a crowd pleaser. Already he's getting on fine with the Rangers fans.
You know, Alan, we have been playing together in Germany, but I've never experienced something like this. I have to say it's an absolutely outstanding crowd, and I think we did get this victory, and that was very important also to the crowd.
He played a major part in both Rangers' goals yesterday. The deep cross inviting Mark to hit his run for the first. Then that amazing run for the winner, beating 3 men, drawing in a 4th, before setting up Duncan Ferguson.
I tried to play what I'm best, you know, to take some people on, to create something, and I was quite happy when we scored the goal only 2 or 3 minutes before time, because I knew this is going to be our absolute last chance, and I took the ball and run about 100 yards. I felt it's always like almost like that, and then we scored an absolutely beautiful goal, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, you had obviously many opportunities to go elsewhere. Are you confident that you made the right decision coming to Rangers?
I think that's the best decision I've ever made, because it was a very difficult move to go from Italy to Scotland, but I'm now sure that it's going to be absolutely 3 great years.
Jerry, what about this man Laudrup?
Well, great balance and great skill, hasn't he, Jim? Let's hope he gets a chance to show it in the Champions League. But he did catch the eye, as Alan said, but for me, Andy Gorham was very much the man of the match. And just as he did in Athens in midweek, he kept Rangers very much in this game. Great control by Tommy Coyne and great reflexes by Gorham. I think Rangers fans particularly, and Scotland fans, will hope he settles down again. We all know what happened in the build-up to the summer. He's been given this chance. He's got to realise he's playing for a big club. It's a short career, and he should really make the most of it now. But 3 great saves before the interval, and of course another one when it mattered again, just before the end of the match. Great save there from O'Donnell. But just as he did, as I said in Athens, makes a contribution when it matters most.
Great stuff, Alan.
Yeah, it was brilliant, it really was. I mean, he's like what Jerry said earlier, you know, he's probably saved Rangers a couple of million by Wildersmith not having to go out and buy a goalkeeper. He makes himself a big obstacle there, and from that stop, you know, they went on and the ball came out to Brian and he scored the winner.
Alan, what about this man Basil Boley? I mean, he is a character, is he not?
Well, he's certainly a crowd pleaser. He's, I mean, he's obviously has a good rapport with the fans right away. You know, he has it's a half chance, a shot, and right away, you know, he's geeing himself up as well as the crowd. And you want to see that. I think he'll be reasonably happy with his debut. He wasn't just as in command possibly as he was last week, but I mean, he's going to be quite happy. It's completely new surrounding for him. It's new teammates, etc. So he's still, you know, getting himself into the way of the Premier League, and he could have sneaked a goal.
He seems to be loving it. Jerry, what about Motherwell and Tommy Coyne? I mean, he worked very hard, as you said in commentary. Yeah, I think coming back from the World Cup, he's learned a lot. I've always thought he's a very good player. I'm sure a lot of Celtic fans are looking at him now and wishing he was still with them. Tommy McLean, of course, did some good business in taking him to Motherwell. He wouldn't have like him for Hearts, I'm sure. But I think the games with the Republic of Ireland, mixing in that kind of company in the summer, has helped him a lot. Great control there, as we said earlier, and he really did deserve his penalty when it came along. And he works very hard. He drags defenders about. He's very often up there on his own, and he works hard. It was an afternoon of incident. What about the Rab Shannon booking and sending off? I think there's got to be a measure of sympathy for the Motherwell player. Now, when you see this here, it looks like a booking, but when you see it again, perhaps he's just a little bit unlucky here. And of course,
as the game went on, referees have been told to book in this type of situation, but he actually draws out of that once the lesson has been absorbed, and I think that's the important thing this season. Players have got to learn this. But then, the moment the elbow is used there against Bolly, and the referee showed the yellow card again and the red card.
I think to a certain extent, it might have been, red carded with that incident alone. But I think, if what Mr. Waddle had maybe used a little bit of discretion, he would have been booked in the first place.
What about the penalties, Alan? First of all, what do you think about the Richard Gough incident, first of all?
Yeah, it's a clumsy tackle by Richard. He's not going to like me for saying this, but really he's come over Brian Martin, and Mr. Waddle again has no really option but to give the penalty. Brian set out to hold Richard off, and Richard's come right over the top of him and bundled him to the ground basically in the penalty. Yeah, I know it's a penalty. This one here, this is the right decision by Mr. Waddle. There's no way that was a penalty. Brian's good at that, taking players one way and change direction, but really, if it's basketball, it'd been an offensive foul against Brian. But the right decision was certainly there.
So Rangers off to a winning start, Jerry?
Yeah, I think that was an important day for them because their confidence was dented in midweek. There's no doubt about that. That was a big day for them. 3 points at stake, and they didn't have the best of records at Ibrox last season.
Jerry Allen, thanks. OK, well, after the short break...
At the moment, prices, he wasn't happy, that's what he was saying about prices.
Draw than ever.